Contracts again, and today, guys, I'm here to do another anime review, and the review is to Rewrite Episode 3, guys! Before I get to it, again, sorry, some of these reviews are late, because, again, Pokemon Go, I've been fucking addicted to it, and people that still don't know, I'm a big fan of fucking Pokemon. I've been into it since I was a fucking child. I've been collecting the cards, I've been playing the game, I've been watching the anime, and now Pokemon Go. I look at the little figures that come with them as well, and the plushies as well. I've been liking Pokemon for a long time. Plan maybe read the manga at some point, but yeah. But yeah, I've been into Pokemon for entire life, so like when Pokemon Go came out in this country, when it came out in the UK, I was like, play, and I got so addicted to it, and I'm fucking still playing it right now. So yeah, but anyway, let's get off from that. Let's get into the review of Rewrite Episode 3. So guys, in this episode of Rewrite, now unfortunately the anime has surpassed way ahead of me in the visual novel already. Surprisingly how fast. That's why I'm gonna be worried. That's why I'm worried that I think this series is rushed. Even though it's focused on a different route, when it comes to introduction and building up to some points, the route does take a bit more longer to get to. They should keep it around the miniature plots that came before the main route. But I can definitely tell so far, yes, the series is somewhat rushed, which I do unfortunately have to give it down props for, because being how rushed it is, and how it already surpassed me in the... Of course I knew it was going to surpass me, but this much, even though I've been playing it somewhat quite a bit, it just shows you how far ahead it is, and how many scenes it skipped. But that's just my personal opinion, what I have to say about what's going on. But what the episode is focused on about is more characters are introduced in this episode. First one, Alteri's butler. Found out Alteri's a rich girl! So Alteri has a butler who seems to hate Kotaro for some fucking reason. Like, he said it at the end of the episode, because we see it at the end of the episode that I can sense we'll become enemies at some point. Now, another thing that also got revealed in this episode is the name of Kotaro's power, which is actually convenient, because actually the title of the anime gives out the name of the ability. The ability known as Rewrite. For what I can understand, Rewrite is the ability to how you can rewrite his physical or mental abilities. That's what I can see what his ability does. He can rewrite his own pretty much physical or mental abilities. He can do that, which that's actually a handy ability, because in some situations you might need to be more stronger, maybe more flexible, more faster, or plus you need to be more intelligent. There's points you have to be more intelligent to get through intellectual. I think that's how you say it. I need to get my words right, but more intelligent to get through the sort of puzzles. So having this ability, he can rewrite pretty much his mental or physical abilities, which I feel like that is fucking handy. Able to rewrite your abilities, your physical and mental abilities, which that's a very handy ability. But that's the big problem. Why Kotaro does not want to reveal that, because, like I said, experiments could be done to him. I can see why he doesn't want to get found out, because he has this ability, because first off, this ability is actually fucking useful. And because of that, as it's useful, a lot of people want to see how it is used and how anybody else can use it. So they, of course, have their experiments. So I can see why Kotaro does not want anyone to find out he has this ability, that he can rewrite his own mental physical ability. Because again, like I said, it's useful, but yet again, as it's useful, a lot of people want, or maybe want to know how it's used, so they can pretty much use those kind of people, or or they could see they can use them themselves, so they can help in their daily lives or something. But by doing that, they have to do a social experiment, like dissection or something like that would be a big problem. So I can see why Cortaro does not want to get found out. Now another thing got revealed, an enemy got revealed in this episode. Now this is what I'm actually going to say that so far one of the things that is actually rushed about this episode is the dog, the shadow-like wolf-like dog we see in this episode. That this man that summoned. We don't meet him. I have not met this guy in the visual novel yet. I don't think I have. I believe I haven't. But this guy, this evil guy, he summoned this wolf spirit shadow-like dog that attacked Cortaro when he was walking from school, home from school. Now, what we do find out this dog. Now, I found out about this dog actually quite early on in the visual novel. I actually found it quite early on, which that's why I feel like, and unfortunately, the anime has already surpassed me, and we have not seen this in the anime yet until this episode. So it just shows you how much things that are skipped out in this episode, and things that are going to be different as well. But like I said, this is based on a different route, but like a route that's not actually in the visual novel, which I'm actually surprised about. I don't know why it's not in there, but yeah. But yeah, and it's focused on the ghost girl as well, which we do see the ghost girl again, and I also find out that Cortaro does gain more Shinigamis, like oh my gosh, Shinigamis, that was kind of funny when he said that. Whoever reacted to that was so fucking funny. That's fucking funny. Actually, I gotta say, a lot of this episode was introductions to new characters, showing some of the main villains, which some of the main villains you can see in this series. Also, pretty much a lot of it is comedy. Also, I think the next few episodes is gonna focus on Eye Patch Girl. I think Suzura, I think so I say her name, and the short blonde Eye Patch Girl. So now I think so far we're gonna focus on her. We're gonna focus on her arc right now, because we do get a lot of character development of Suzura in this episode, which I actually gotta know. I'm actually interested in her character. What's she like, and what was under the eye patch? And when we found out the eye patch was under the eye patch, which in a way I sort of expected it, because it's actually quite cliche in key visual novels and animes, because it has visual novels like rewrites. There's one cliche they do have, is that the girl in eye patch actually has a different coloured eye, or a different eye compared to the one she shows. And this eye is like crystal. It's actually, I remember correct, I think Little Busters has done it. Unfortunately, I have not finished Little Busters. I need to finish season 2 off. But I've seen season 1. But I'm only half of season 2. I need to fucking finish watching that. Oh fuck, I'm way behind that. I haven't watched it needed as well, so I'm gonna have to rewatch it. But yeah, I think someone in Little Busters has an eye like that. It's multicolored. But Suza, she has a yellow, like very sparkly like eye, which that looked like what Cortaro said. Pretty. He looks fucking. The way Suza reacts to that, it was so fucking cute, so fucking cute. Oh, so cute. I just wanted to hug her. She's a little cutie. She's so fucking cute. And we find out that after Cortaro gets attacked, these men that own, these two men that own a outside restaurant of, I think, ramen shop, found him in a park, and they bring him out, and Cortaro tells them and the reason why he was passed out, he's got chased by some form of a dog-like monster, wolf-like monster, and after that talk, Suzuka comes in, and she didn't notice that Cortaro was there until Cortaro said, "Yo," and she gets real. Like, that was quite funny. The way she reacted to that was so fucking funny. And there's the casual joke between them. It's so fucking cute, like fucking cute. So we got some character development for Susan, which I give props to. Like, good character development. I can't wait to see that visual novel, because I really want to see that visual novel. But yeah, all I really got to say now, animation. Again, the dog, it's CGI. Now, it's not as bad as that squid-like creature we saw in the first episode, and some clips we've seen in this episode and last episode, but you can tell it's still obviously CGI, but a bit better compared to that fucking squid, I've got to say. But yeah, it was still quite noticeable. They could still improve it a bit more. But the rest of the animation looked fucking good. And learning about the ability of his ability known as rewrites, I'm actually impressed, and that's just quite useful. I can see why he wants to hide it, even though his goal is to prove that supernatural abilities exist, supernatural things exist. And he actually does say it. He says in the episode, if he showed the president of his club, the club he's joined, the research club, if he showed the president of the club this ability, he would have got the chance to squeeze our boobs. Like, his goal to do that was fucking, but he's not going to be found out because of, all that shit. So I take it. So yeah. And that's all really got to say. Now, anyway guys, that's my anime review to Rewrite Episode 3. I hope you guys like it. Comment, chat, fans today. If you guys want to send email, comment description down below. My address is there, and yeah. Hope you guys like it. Comment, like, and subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye guys!